Have you ever had that feeling, that hollow ache in your chest when you're scrolling through your phone? You see smaller vacations, the new cars, the perfect lives, and suddenly your own life feels a little less bright. It's quite a whisper in your heart that says, I need more, I'm not enough. It's a feeling that can haunt you. Even when you have a roof over your head and food on your table, it's a feeling of being poor in spirit. No matter how much you have in your pocket, we chase after the next thing, a better job, a better house, more followers, believing that it will finally be the last thing that makes us happy. But it never is it? It's like chasing the horizon. The faster you run toward it, the faster it moves away. We are running on a treadmill, getting more and more exhausted. But we are not getting anywhere. We are not getting closer to peace. This isn't a new problem. It's a deep human one. And centuries ago, the great poet and mystic Rumi looked at the world and saw this same sickness of the soul. He saw people trapped by their own desire, and he offered them a way out. He begins by speaking to us like a loving father, pleading with us to see the bars of our own cage. He says, unchain yourself, my son, escape its hold. How long will you remain a slave of a gold? Think about that word, slave. We think that having more money, more things will make us free. But Rumi says the opposite is true. The constant wanting of these things is what enslaves us. Gold isn't just money, it's that status, it's approval, it's that car, it's that lifestyle. We become slaves to needing more, working jobs we hate, to buy things we don't need, to impress people we don't even like. We are not free. We are chained to our own endless wanting. And Rumi knew why this chase always leaves us feeling empty and broken. He knew we were trying to do something impossible, and he gave us this beautiful, heartbreaking image to explain it. You've tried to fit inside a jug, the sea. It only has a day's capacity. The sea is everything you could possibly want. It is infinite. The number of things you could desire, cars, houses, experiences, likes on a photo goes on forever. But the jug is you, your heart, your life. It is finite. You only have this one life, this one day, this one moment. And we are trying to pour the entire endless ocean of desire into a small, fragile jug. What happens? The jug can't hold it. It feels like it's going to shatter. We feel overwhelmed, anxious, and perpetually thirsty. Because no matter how much we pour in, the jug can never be full. It can only hold enough for today. Trying to fit the sea inside just reminds us of how small our jug is and how empty it feels. So, what is the answer? How do we stop this painful, impossible task? Rumi gives us the final key. He shows us that the problem isn't the size of our jug, it's the way that we are looking at the world. A greedy eye is never satisfied, shells only when content grow pearls inside. A greedy eye is never satisfied. This is the diagnosis. When we look at the world with a greedy eye, we are blind. We are blind to the blessing that we already have. We only see what is missing. A person with $1 billion and a greedy eye will only feel the poverty of not having 2 billion. The problem is not in the bank account, it is in the eye. But then he gives us the cure, the most beautiful secret to wealth. Shells only when content grow pearls inside. A pearl, one of the most valuable things in the world, is not found by chasing after it. It is grown It starts its life in an irritation or painful piece of sand inside an oyster. But oyster doesn't complain. It doesn't try to get rid of the sand. It accepts it. It finds contentment. And from that place of peace, it begins to create something beautiful. It coats the irritation with layers after layers of luminous beauty and turns its source of pain into a precious pearl. This is the path to true wealth. The pearl is your peace. The pearl is your joy. The pearl is your integrity. It is a treasure that no one can ever take from you, but it can only grow when you are content. It can only grow when you stop trying to pour the ocean into your jug and start appreciating the water that is already inside. So, how do we not feel poor? We must change the way we see. We must heal our greedy eyes. We must understand that true wealth is not about having more, but about needing less. Contentment is not weakness, it is not giving up. In other words, contentment is a superpower. It is the radical act of saying, what I have right here, right now, is enough. When you stop needing the world's approval, you become free. When you stop needing to justify yourself with possessions, you discover your own worth. You find the pearl that has been waiting inside you all along. The real measure of your wealth is how much you would have if you lost all your money. True richness is peace of mind, and peace is waiting for you in the simple, quiet, radical decision to be content. My next video is going to be about love. Peace.